Morning. um, I've kind of concealed my melasma this morning. Kind of. Reason being, I have been getting a lot of like comments about what is it that you use for concealer? Like what do you use to cover up your melasma? Here, sorry, it's not blended all the way. I literally just put it here and here. Here right now I'm using this. But it's not full coverage. The Tarte Shape Tape, it's not full coverage. It's close. It's definitely close. Um, this helps a little bit. The Urban Decay Foundation. And then my secret weapon is Cover FX. Like, this is what's up right here. But yeah, these are my bad boys. This is really expensive, by the way. This is all, like, ridiculous. Um, I currently asked a popular YouTuber. She does dupes and stuff. Her name is Sabrina. If you don't know her, like check her out. She's the shit. Um, I asked her like, "Do you have a dupe for Shape Tape? Because like this is getting pricey. Because I believe this is 60. Wait. Okay, I believe this foundation is $60. This Cover FX is 40. And then this is like 30 or 40. The Tarte Shape Tape, if I remember correctly. And that adds up. So anyway, she had suggested that I go get e.l.f. Camo concealer and that it's a dupe for Shape Tape. I'm actually going to try that out. Because 60s, I mean, over $100 worth of product to cover up my melasma is kind of steep, in my opinion. So I'm going to try it. e.l.f. So far, I've liked e.l.f. products when it comes to like, um, when it comes to like I've tried their primer recently and I'm really happy with it. What else? I've tried e.l.f. like eyeshadows. I've always loved e.l.f. eyeshadows. Um, so I'm gonna try the e.l.f. Cameo in hopes that it will be a good dupe to Tarte. Fingers crossed. So I'm gonna get started on my health. You know, this is like I'm always talking about my health, but it has been extremely hard for me just to do like day-to-day things. Um, I see my OB/GYN tomorrow. I got an ultrasound again today. Because they didn't get the heart of baby boy because he kept moving last time we did an ultrasound. Like he wouldn't be in the right position. And so we're gonna get a full picture of his heart today. Um, and then my OB/GYN is gonna go with me the following day if she has it in by then, which last time she didn't. So she'll just end up usually calling you and telling you what the results were. Oh goodness gracious! I need my coffee. For real. Um. So I have been struggling. Like just doing simple tasks like laundry or I shared this on my Patreon already. Um, I can't walk but 20 minutes and I have to stop. I've had to just start wearing my CPAP mask again. Um, things are getting a little, I don't want to say like scary, but it kind of is in a way because I'm with child, you know, and I'm only 6 months and it literally feels like I'm about to give birth. Like Um, as a mom, you don't want to have that feeling. Like, you don't want that pressure down there 6 months in. So I mean, it's concerning, but I know like why it's happening, and I know the things that I need to do to like keep from getting on bed rest and all that fun stuff. Um, so there's that. It's been it's been it's been rough. I'm not gonna lie to you. And now I'm getting all these cravings, of course, like when I can't work out. Like I stretch and I walk. And like that's what I do. 3 times a week I do that. I stretch and I walk. Um, which ain't shit compared to what I'm used to. Um, and I try to keep my caloric intake within what's reasonable, within what's allotted. And lately I've been getting cravings and they're like coming on strong, and I've been going over my calories. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is so freaking bad. So I get a weigh in. I think I do I get a weigh no, I get a weigh in tomorrow. So I get to see like where we're at. I'm nervous about it because I didn't want to weigh more than I weighed with baby Vol, but it's really not up to me. I don't think it's up to nature. I also feel like I need to get my thyroid checked because I'm like starving constantly. I am pregnant. I understand that. I know, but it's like a different kind of starving. Like when you have Graves, at least for me, my symptoms, uh, it's like hunger, like an immense hunger that never goes away. Like you can't, like you can't go get full. Like it's like imagine eating like Christmas dinner, okay, and like plus dessert, and you're still starving to death. That's Graves. um, among other things. And so I feel like my thyroid has probably taken more of a hyper stance right now. But I'm gonna get my blood tests done tomorrow. They're checking my diabetes, they're checking my thyroid, they're checking the whole nine. So we'll find out where I'm at. But typically I can kind of tell like what's going on with my thyroid because I'm like, I just know now. I'm gonna go blow my nose. Hold on. Sorry, just wait a second. Oh. Every morning. Okay. Sorry. I had to do that. My nose, I just. Seasonal allergies, what are you gonna do about it? There's really nothing you can do about it, actually. Just kind of. Claritin doesn't even work, so. I'm over it. Anyway, don't freeze. Oh, it just flipped. Hold on. Okay. So I've been a bit concerned about my health. Because, like, I'll start cramping, like, just from doing the most minute task. Um, like going up and down the stairs, I start to cramp. Um, like if I'm walking around the house swiftly, like picking up toys, or like I'm like doing dishes and then like I go start dinner, like because I'm going from thing to thing kind of swiftly, I will start to cramp. And they feel like period cramps. Um, so these are all concerns and things I'm going to take up with my OBGYN and see what she thinks. Plus, I've been getting really winded. I don't know if I should do like a 6 month symptoms video. Because my symptoms are a bit different than your average person. They're not like normal, I don't think. Um, so I don't know. But I've been out of breath, like just from talking. I can't like talk for long periods of time. Um, it's just all going downhill, y'all, from here. And I'm afraid I'm gonna have to start vlogging. Like, this is what I don't want to happen. Because my Patreon's suffering because I'm not getting the sufficient workout that I usually do on there. And like, I wish I would have done more pre-recorded workouts when I was feeling healthy, but I wasn't going to foresee this. And so I'm just going to continue with like what I've been doing, like simply stretching, um, very low weights, like not anything crazy. I might start, just walking on there because I can't do like vigorous aerobics because literally 2 minutes in, I'm like cramping. um, so it sucks. It freaking sucks. Like, it's like a blow to my ego, kind of like, because when you take somebody that is so used to like being a certain way and like doing things a certain way, and then I can't do that any longer, like, it fucks with my psyche. Does that make sense? Like, I just like, I can't accept it. But the thing is I have to accept it because that's my reality. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. It's not like the most healthiest place to be, but I'm not gonna lie to you. My therapist said that I can call in and actually get an appointment Friday with her instead of Monday, next Monday. Um, I'm thinking about doing that. I have to call them when they open and do that. There's another thing I have to do. There's just so much going on, you guys. Like, I've been only making AA like once or twice a month in my life. It's a bit of a I'm suffering. This is my channel. This is my vlog. I'm not trying to make people feel sorry for me. I'm opening up and sharing with you a glimpse of what's going on in my health right now and in my pregnancy. And I'm scared. If I were to sit here and say, oh, la-di-da, everything's great, that'd be a lie. Although I quite enjoyed the drag look yesterday. That was a blast. Granted, what the hell happened on a different topic altogether? What was up with the internet? Like, I've been doing research. I found out that almost like all the social media platforms were down for like 2 to 3 hours. That never happens. What the hell? Like, is the government trying to keep something from us? Like, was there like cyber war going on? Like, what the hell? That doesn't happen. You don't just have all social media platforms disappear for 3 hours. That's not, I mean, if it was just one, it was just YouTube. What about the rest of them? Like Instagram, Twitter, I believe Pinterest. There's like a bunch that just kind of crashed and like disappeared for 3 hours. That's kind of weird. That is something that's creepy and weird. Um, I'm thinking it has to do with like solar flares and stuff. Like, what do you call it? Because solar flares does affect our um, internet. All of our electronic devices, solar flares affect. Um, I'm thinking that's what it was, but I'm trying to find more information on it and not so much propaganda because, like, you can find all the propaganda in the world on YouTube. And like that's not what I'm trying to find. I'm like trying to find a legit reason for it. So I'm gonna do a little digging because that kind of made my whole drag look like piss me off because it was just um I don't know, a lot of people were having problems yesterday, and so I'm sucks. So, yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. Baby goes with grandma, and so I'm probably going to. Well, Pop and I are going to go to our ultrasound, and then we might do a little grocery shopping, pick up some stuff we need to get us through the week. Um, and then pick her up after her nap, I'm assuming, unless Mom takes her for another day, which would be great. Either way, I want to do an ASMR video tonight, because I missed last week's. I do an ASMR video every week, and um, I missed last week's, and I was like, oh no, I'm fucking up. I'm slipping. Hi, computer. I'm like, I'm slipping up, you know? Um, and ever since I got diagnosed with placenta previa, my channel's taken a hit. My Patreon's taken a hit. Like everything that I use for like pocket change or extra income has taken a hit, which I kind of expected that. Like I knew well, I knew that once I actually have the baby, I'm not going to be like on here every day like, hey guys. You know what I mean? I'm going to be busy tending to a child, a newborn. And that's when I thought it would take the hit, but it's taking the hit a little bit earlier. And that's okay. Like, I mean, it's freaking YouTube. Like, I understand, but like, that's just how things are. Um, and like, I've come to terms with it. It's not, first, it was really bothering me. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was really bothering me. Um, but I'm not worried about it. It just sucks when like, you want like certain things to be a certain way and life gets in the way of that. Like that's the most frustrating thing. And I'm so glad that I found the program of AA because it teaches you to like live life on life's terms and like give it to your higher power, whoever that may be. Um and without that kind of knowledge, I would literally probably be breaking down right now. like be like I want things to go my way. Um which is extremely childish. But they say when you're an alcoholic, kind of like from the age you started to drink and party, which was 15 for me, um, is kind of where your growth gets stunted. So, like technically, I had the mind of a 15-year-old. I know that sounds really weird, but I can see that being true. Because when you're young, your brain cells are still like, what do you call it? Trying to connect and like form, and you dumb that shit down with alcohol or what have you, um, it's gonna stunt that the what your brain is naturally supposed to do. And so, coming up on 8 years, I think. Yeah, 8 or 9. I think it's 8. I don't know. It's almost a freaking decade I've been sober. So, um, I've grown up a lot. Like, if I would have been on here back in the day, like, oh my gosh, dude, I'm so glad I didn't have a YouTube channel back then. Granted, I'd probably be like really popular right now. Well, like unpopular, popular. Like, what do they call it? Is it infamous? Not, is it not famous, but infamous? That'd be me. Um, but yeah, I just have a lot going on. You know, my bipolar's shooting off. I have a month before I'm in my third trimester, and I'm gonna do a third trimester taper on my meds and get a replacement. Infamous, yes, infamous. Um, What was I gonna say? Oh, I'm sweating. See, like I'm sweating balls right now. Hold on. I gotta do something real quick. Hold on. Okay. You can block that one computer. Oof. I'm sweating. And that's another thing, like I'm sweating profusely. Like I'm afraid that I don't know, my blood tests are gonna show they're gonna show that I'm like my diabetes is coming back because my sleep apnea is coming back. Like, like I'm afraid. And blood tests take forever to get results. That's what I freaking hate about blood tests. You'd think in this day and age, like, you freaking go get blood tests done and they work, and then you get them. Like, not 2 weeks later, so just guess what's going on with you, or a week or two, or whatever. Actually, my OB-GYN's really good about that. Like, they stay like a week, freaking week. A whole week. It takes about a week to get my test results back. And it's just blah. That's how I'm feeling this morning. Blah. Put it into a word. Blah's not even a word. It's a noise. Done. Thank you. But oh man. Oh. How long have I been on here? I've talked about literally concealer. 22 minutes, yeah, around 20 minutes. I have to stop. I talked about concealer. If you guys want to recap, I've talked about concealer. I've talked about my pregnancy problems, my health problems. I've talked about, excuse me, I've talked about the internet thing that happened yesterday, which was kind of weird. And then, kind of my plans for the next couple days. I want to do an ASMR video. Hard to like be quiet when you can barely breathe. Maybe I can turn the volume like really low on my mic. Huh. Trying to think. I'm gonna have to figure something out. So I'm not like that's not very ASMR like, is it? No. But you are a laugh a minute. Why? I'm gonna report you guys. Hide. I think I'm getting trolled by you know who. And friggin' he's gonna get another thing coming if he thinks it's funny. Or whoever it is, whoever he has working for him, they're gonna get it. Like it's actually gonna be like no joke. So, uh, good morning, Stacy. I was just about to get off of here. I'm like sweating. Ooh. me see. What happened? Oh, I'll tell you DM via. I'll tell you via DM. How's that? Computer, by chance, did you take a screenshot of that first one? I'm just, like, this is just me now. Like, I sweat constantly. I freaking sweat. Like, profusely. Like, and this is how I felt when I had diabetes. Because I need to find that channel's IP address, actually. It's kind of important. I don't know how to go about doing that. Well, I do know how to go about doing that. But I need to actually... I need it for a legal reason. What is this now? Oh, thank you, Mountain Bushcrafter Alliance. Good morning, Kimmy. Like, I need to obtain that channel. I don't know how to, because it's gone now. Shite. I'll figure it out. I'm good. Oh no. Here he comes. There's some stuff that I can't really talk about on here. But like, oh, don't drink my coffee. He always wants to stick his head in my coffee. Oh my goodness. I have people coming for me, and like, they're gonna actually be sadly mistaken and get in trouble. Good morning, everybody. I'm getting off of here actually because I need to DM you guys. I'm gonna DM you. I can't talk about it on here. We gotta keep it on the DL. Are you on Twitter anymore, Stacey? And Kimmy, are you on Twitter? I don't think you are. I don't remember. Let me see. Yeah, I can DM you via Twitter. I'll hit y'all up, okay? Let me go. I'm sweating. I'm like sweating. Like, I'm sweating way too much. Like, this isn't okay. So I get blood tests on Tuesday. Good morning, share everyone. Good morning, Nikki. Yes, I follow you. Cool. I was just about to leave Share Bear. That sucks. Oh, I wanted to ask you if you got your drag look up. Did you get your drag look up? By chance? Are you still doing that? Now I know how fat people feel. No offense to you if you're fat. I'm just saying, like. Oh, cool. All right. Yeah. You'll see in about a minute. Okay, you too, share. Everybody have a great day. I will try to too. Oh my god, I'm doing another ultrasound and they're gonna make me hold my pee for an hour and a half. Wish me luck, you guys. Please. Wish me luck. Anyways.